so heavily in infrastructure, because people do not eat roads, they do not eat bridges. I have refused their pessimism because I know what a new road means to a farmer who has for decades been unable to get their produce quickly to the market. I refuse to delay the dream of world-class ports and fishing support infrastructure because we wanted our fishermen in our oceans and lakes to be able to gain more from their sweat of their brow. I looked at a nation whose potential was being limited by road connectivity and vowed to open up Kenya to ourselves and also to the world. The result has been that once sleepy villages and towns across our country have roared to life and become vibrant centers for economic and social activity. The result was the appreciation in the value and utility of land in many rural and peri-urban areas, instantly elevating many thousands of homes out of poverty. Similarly, fellow Kenyans, we have learnt, and that is why we say we must learn from our history, is that when the British built the Kenya-Uganda Railway, some people called it the railway to nowhere, passing through a swamp called Nairobi. But to the colonizers, the railway was not the end game. What the railway was meant to achieve was the end game. Years later, what started off being called the Lunatic Express by cynics converted a swamp called Nairobi into a megacity that is today one of the top 5 cities on the African continent. It opened up an entire hinterland running from Mombasa on the Indian Ocean to Banana on the Atlantic Ocean in the Democratic Republic of Congo. The railway had transformed the East African landscape, opening up new frontiers of trade, commerce, and urbanization. This demonstrates that infrastructure has a way of turning swamps into cities, dead spaces into high-value property, village shopping centers into huge city malls. Without infrastructure, there is no way of finding new possibilities. And that is why we made it one of our big push investments. When my administration took over the helm of leadership, we knew we had only a maximum of 2 terms to accomplish a very ambitious agenda. And the challenge was that the bar set by my predecessor, the late President Mwai Kibaki, was a high one. To face this challenge, we had to first embrace what previous administrations had done and accelerate their achievements. That was part of the big push. Today, I am proud to record that if the third Kenyan administration built 2,000 kilometers of tarmac road, we accelerated this achievement by building over 11,000 kilometers, which is close to 6 times what they built. In fact, truth be said, we have built more roads in 9 years than what all previous administrations combined, including the British, built in 123 years. Apende hasipende, hiyo ndio ukweli wa mambo. If this nation's third administration had set the bar higher, we have set the bar even higher. And the record is there for all to see. Across all 8 former provinces, in each of the 47 counties, we have transformed our country 1 kilometer at a time. Our world-class infrastructure, from elevated expressways to floating bridges, have put Kenya on the global map. And as a result, we have distinguished ourselves as an investment destination of choice, a regional and continental hub, and a leader on the African continent. With the mandate you gave me, fellow Kenyans,